bring in the experience, but let's bring in Value Engine Capital Management Chief Equity Strategist Jordan Kimmel. And the headline, though, here overall is that Target is shuttering 9 stores due to shrink. That means employee theft in 4 different states. Not employee theft, I'm sorry, actual thieves coming in and attacking the employees. Things just have gotten too dangerous for them. So, Jordan, there's somewhere in the middle here of a retail area to invest in. And do you suppose that this shrink issue is a little bit less of an issue as time goes by and people figure out how to fight it?
Well, it's great to be with you, Liz. I'll tell you this, I would not like to own or run a retail shop. And I think Damon is right that the consumers are out there. It's a much discussed recession coming, and you can't even take all consumers and paint them with the same brush. There's some that are even price insensitive. There's others that are spending too much on gas and food. So I think that you know me well enough. I like to do the math. There are opportunities, but you have to have value, growth, and momentum. But Liz, I would hate to be running a retail operation and dealing with the crime that's out there.
Super difficult. One thing that Damon mentioned was he really likes Apple because Apple stores give you that experience. And we had Kevin O'Leary saying that he loves Rolex. So not that Rolex is your average retailer. He's a big watch collector. But let's talk about where else you see opportunity here. At the top of the show, Brent Schutte said value. We had Tom Hayes talking about names like Generac. You give me your thought right now.
Well, I'll show you what's in our portfolio, and I mentioned it once before. You mentioned Mattel earlier came up, but we own something called Jack Specific, which is also in the toy group. There's something called an earnings yield, and you look at how much the price is and what the actual net income is, and then you look at the margins, and actually the earnings yield on Jack's is 4 times that of Mattel. And so you ought to tell Damon to give me a call. I think he's really entertaining. I think he's right about Macy's. But the fact is the stock is a little bit broken. It also trades very cheaply. The analysts are actually reducing their estimates where the other analysts are actually raising their estimates for Jack. So what I like is this narrow group of companies called Magnet that have value, growth, and momentum. Those are the only things that it can get into my portfolio. And we were holding some cash, but we actually think the market actually is ready for a little bit of a run here, sold off. So that's what we're looking at. The only one we own in retail right now is Jack's.
Okay. You also like healthcare. You like Amgen. In tech, you like SMCI. And I just want to say Micron is reporting after the bell. So we're waiting on that. We're trying to see the China effect on chip stocks. There was some money coming in. Right now, the Dow has reversed. It had climbed into the green just earlier in this hour. It is now down 80 points. A lot of that is the looming government shutdown. Give me 15 seconds.
Well, you know, here's the thing. I think you need to look beyond over the hood of your car. I know that this is going to be rough times. I don't think you want to be chasing overvalued companies, and you have to know what you own.
Yeah, good stuff. Always good to see you. Thank you so very much. Jordan Kimmel, markets. Okay.